Hello guys, today we are discussing about the basic programs. In this session we will see about what is the Hello World program and also what is a big number or a big value we can see. These two programs we are going to see. If you see here we are discussing about the Hello World program. This is the Hello World program. If you see here I am marking here. So let us go through it. What is the structure? First of all, we need to know the what is the structure for this. This is a class. It should be default, and this is a simple is a class name. Here we can give any name like your name or Libra Productions or any name we can give, or else any project related things. In last sessions we had seen the which if a class names what and all types we can give, like if a two digits is a Java point or a Java classes. Java J should be capital and C should be small capital. JAVA J capital and C also capital, like J class. It's a small one. So like this Java class. This is a if two or three digits will be there, we can give like this. And also this is a class name. Class name. This class name. This is a main class name. So this class, if we need to call or if we are executing any program, it should be default one class, and class name should be we can change. If you see here, class name is a keyword. If you see here, class name is a keyword. This class name is a keyword. We seen like 52 keywords is a 52 or 53 keywords we had seen in a last session. This keywords class also is there included. Class we are using here, and also if you see this is if we had discussed like class name. Class name is a identifier. So which this class name in the sense this method or this program, in this program this class name is representing as an identifier, so we can identify that okay this if we are implementing this code, this Java program will understand or a Java system will understand like okay this program they are implementing simple as a class name, so like that it will understand. So it will for mission level understanding we are writing a code to our input. So here we had seen about the class and class name. Class is a keyword and simple is a class name identifier. Class name is a identifier. So we can identify like which class it is representing or which method here. So this is a public static void main is a structure. It won't change. It will be if a main method in a every program main method need to be there. It will execute um, as a main method. So in this main method, why we are using the public static void main string args? Why we are giving in the sense it should be if void main string this one. So public why we are using in the sense public is a access modifier. So access modifier from wherever method will call or wherever we are calling from a class or anything, this is the main method, right? In this main method it will be calling public can access in everywhere, so that's why we are giving public. Above, if you are thinking about access modifier only having the public only, in the sense it's a wrong. So in a access modifier we have a public, private, default, protected. Four access modifiers will be there. In interview they will ask like public static void main, what is the public what we call as a public then you can need to say as a public is a access modifier. So if there are any other modifiers is there, they will ask like that. So then you need to tell like access modifiers are four. So public, private, default and protected. Like this you need to give the answer. So this static, if you go to the static is a keyword. As I said before also, class is a keyword and static is also keyword. It's a default one. So and void is a it won't return any value. Void, if you're using void in the sense it won't give any value, it's like zero. If you are written or anything you are using in the sense, it will come a value one or something, so then again it will go to execute. If you are using the value of void, then it won't, it will execute only that method once, that's it. So it won't give any again and again, it will only execute one times or anything like that. So public in the sense access modifier, static in the sense keyword, and void in the sense um, return. It won't give any return value like that. Return keyword, return type keyword. That one. So if main, as I said, like main string, this is a main method. So in this method, string args. So if we are giving any string, anything, now this argumentations, args in the sense argumentations. This main method, we are giving strings or arguments like that. It will consider like that. So if we see here completely, class is a class is a keyword, simple is a identifier, public is a access modifier, and static is a key, keyword, and void is a return type keyword, and main is a main method, and the string args you can this method you are considering it will take the string data like that. So then it will be okay. Then we open braces here, this class from here to here it will consider as a one body. This is the body of the program. Okay, yeah. So if this is the body, so in this body, if you see here, system.output.println. So we had given a main method and we are requesting for the system for a one output. So what we need, system.out.println hello Java. So what we are giving here, right? That will come, that message only will come. If you are giving any numbers in the sense, we don't need to give the apostrophes. So if you are giving any string or any matter in the sense, you need to must and should need to give the apostrophes. String, as we see in a string is nothing but a one of the data type which will can give the characters or numbers or special characters. Whatever you can give, it will be given output. If you run this code, see this public static void in this in this main method, you need to understand you had given only one logic, like we need to get the only output of this hello Java, only need to get a output. So for this complete body, what where we are giving this complete body, we had mentioned in a class simple. So in this this class simple, from here to here, this is a one body. As we discussed, this is a one body. In this class here in this body, we had given one main method and one logic. So what logic we had given? We need only output of hello Java. So, so that system.out.println, it will print what we are giving here. So that's it. So I thought you understand something. So if you see one more program, you will get to understand. So here, greater between two values, find greater value between two values. So if we need to find out the greater number, okay, class, as I said, class is a keyword, and here identifier we had given as a greater number. So I had mentioned color coordination. I am not typing and showing the result for you. Why? Because if that will take a time and you can't understand the what is the concept and all. That's why for color coordination I am mentioning like this. So if you see here, red to red, this is a in between is there, this complete thing is a body. As we discussed previously, this complete thing is a body. So if you seen here, we had our class, you know, I had shown you, and also I had shown you the name of the class name is as identifier, and also the main method we had given here, public static void main string args, we had given here the main method. If you see here, what I am assigning in the sense, last time we had given only system.out.println and hello world. So here what I am giving in the sense, here I need to get value, need to validate either A or B, which value is the higher. So now we are seeing like int integer. Why I am giving the integer in the sense, I need a value is in the sense number. If I need a float value, I can able to give the float also here. So float A is equal to some value, B is equal to some value. But present now I am checking with the integer. Int A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. So in this value, if we are seeing in the sense, we can get to understand like okay, to B is a 20, why we need to write a code and all. So if assume two values is there, you are able to compare. If the values is like 100, and also if you need to compare, or else leave about the value is 2 only, but it having a a huge value. So how can you identify? So for a calculation purpose or anything in a logical way, so it will use for a coding, the basic coding only this one. So if A, B is there, if we need to A or B is greater than, which one is greater than, in the sense condition should be greater than, if A is greater than B. So if A is greater than B, in the sense if A value greater than B, in the sense it will uh, uh, A is greater than. So if A is not greater than, in the sense it B only value. So if two condition is only, in the sense if we can understand like, okay, A or B, one should be greater. If A is not there, in the sense B only will be the answer. So we are here, what we are using, in the sense if condition we are using. We had initialized some values, A, B value we had given here, and also if you see here, A is greater than B. So as I shown you condition, if A is greater than B, if A value 10 is greater than 20, then this will be output. System dot output dot println. Uh, so A is greater. So if here A is not greater than, right? So if A is not greater than, here, in the sense, obviously it is else. System dot output dot println B is greater than. What it will show, in the sense it will validate A B 10 is greater than 10 is equal to 20. A or 21 it will be, in the sense A 10 is greater than 20. Condition is false. Then it will go to this. It won't execute. So next it will go to this one. So it will execute like system.println, this one only will come. So however we had given last time, we had given only this line, it will execute, not validating and all. But what we are here we are doing, in the sense here we are giving the validation like A greater than B. Here we are given the validate, like A value need to validate with B. So then only it will be validating. Here see, if this is the one part and this is a one part, and if you see here, this and all one part, this opened there and closed here, and this and all one part, this complete one is a body, this one is a body. So and this one is a main method. This from complete here to here, it is a main method. So in this main method, we are given a initialize the values, and also we are given a condition. If this condition is false, in the sense it will execute in the else part. Like that we had given one condition. So here it will execute, and it will show as a, it will else part only it will execute. It will execute this one. B is a greater. It will come as a, this is a result. It won't execute. I guess you understand this one. You can try in a Eclipse or NetBeans. Seen here again. So this is a lengthy program. That's why I had given these braces here. So if you see here, from greater number, same like last time, but there are two values only. That's why we are given A or B. If one is not greater than, the second one will come. Here we need to check three values. So A to B, B to C, and C to B, A, like that we need to check. So that's why here we are giving. So from class is a keyword, and a greater number is identifier or a class name. So public static void main args is a main method. In this main method, from where to where it is there? From here to here, this main method is there. So this is the body, and this is the main method. Main method. So if you see in this main method, what we had done, we need to check that one. So first, last time A greater than B, what first, if you need to know what is A or B greater than, in the sense we need to know initialize the values. So first we need to know what is the values is there. So we initialize like A one value, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to 30. So we initialize it. Next is that condition. If condition we need, last time we had used A or B. So here what we are saying, nested, if you had remember in the concept, in the sense, if A is greater than B. So if A is greater than B, in the sense, if A value greater than B, in the sense, if A value is a highest value, so then okay, if A is greater than B, in the sense B is a less value, so then it will execute and it will go here. It will compare with the C also. In the three values, it need to validate like which one is the highest. So B it has compared here. In the nested if, it will go A is greater than C. So if A is greater than C also, then it is greater than with B and C. Then it will be greater the value in the three. So then it will be executed. A is a greater. So if A is greater than B, but it is not greater than C. In the sense, if A is greater than B, in the sense B value is less than A, then the comparison between A and C only. So if A is greater than, if A is not greater than C, in the sense, if this 10 value, like if 10 is greater than 20, if it is false, if or else take the 20, 20 is greater than 10, so then this value is a, assume this value will be executed. Next, 20 will compare with 30, in the sense it will false, so already it had executed with this one, so if this value is greater than with the two numbers a and b, so this will be less than this one, in the sense c only greater, like that we can understand. So if we are validating here, if just leave about this, I will tell you. So if a is greater than b and a greater than c, then it a value is b greater. If a is greater than b, if or else a is not greater than c, c is greater value. Then if a b is greater than c, if a b value is greater than c, then b is greater. If it is not greater, in the sense c value only greater. Why? Because b is greater than if a is greater than b, in the sense it will validate here only. Here only it is not validating, in the sense b is greater than c. So now if you understand this program, what will in the sense, if a value is 10, so 10 is greater than or equal to c, correct or not? 20, so it is a wrong statement, so here only it will get failure, so it will go automatically here, it will validate here 20 is greater than 30, so it is also not executed, so it will go to the here c is greater than, else part it will go, complete else part, this one it will go here and execute. Why? Because here if it compare a and a is greater than c, then it will give a value higher. Here what it is, in the sense, already a is completed, now bc only is there, it will compare b greater than c or not. If b greater than c, in the sense it will execute b is greater. If b is greater, is not, in the sense c only greater. Here one more condition is there, a is greater than b, a greater than c. If here it is passed, here it is not passed, in the sense also c is greater only. So like that, if here what value, as per the values, think about it, what will answer will come in the ABC, which one will be correct? If ABC, if you see C is a greater, 3 is a greater, and which one it will execute and give this whether this one or this one. So you get to understand, like if 10 is not greater than 20, so it won't execute here, it won't come inside this method. So b 20 is greater than 30, it won't execute this also, completely come at this one. So this one only will execute, this one will see is a greater, this one will execute and you will get the output, if you seen. So here I will show you this from where to where methods will come and all. So this one, the main method, this is the a body, and if you see here, from here to here, this is the main method. If you see here, this is the condition, this is the one condition, this is the internal conditions, and this is the one more condition, and this is the one more condition. If you see here, why I am not, instead of typing, I am giving this one, in the sense here we can understand and we can think about once color combination will impact you to understand more, I thought, so that's why I am giving a presentation only. So here if you see, we had seen like what and all will execute or not, so this one won't execute, this one won't execute. If it is not entering here only, if you enter here, in the sense the same value, a is equal to 30, b is equal to 20, C is equal to 10 you given in the sense here it will come. So here it will come and it will execute. A is equal to, okay, greater than value only. So it will go here, greater than value only. Then A is greater than value, it will come. So if you see B you are given 40. So then it will execute, it will fail here only. It will go here. It will go here and it will execute this one. So like that it will be there. So as per the values we can get the result. So if you, whatever values they had given, it will compare and given to you. So above 18 years age you need to check in the sense you can give instruction here only. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video and can kindly share this video to your friends. For more videos we are coming in front of you. Thank you.